John, they hit you with a barrage and scored 26 points in the first 8 minutes. How are you guys able to turn that off and kind of dial in defensively and do a much better job the rest of the way?
I think to start the game, we just didn't play with a lot of energy or a lot of focus. And also, I mean, they were hitting some tough shots, so credit to them. But I think our defensive energy and our edge could have been better to start the game off. So, but like I said, credit to them. We just had to weather the storm, though. Like, really, that's all it really was. Like, I know what kind of guys I got in the locker room with me. So I knew it wouldn't end up like the whole game like that. But it was just all about weathering the storm and continuing to fight.
Day-Day, 13 of 58 coming into tonight from 3. How have you been able to keep your confidence and still play your game throughout this tough stretch for you?
I mean, my teammates, they just, keep telling me to shoot the ball because I'm working on my shot every day in practice, before practice, after practice. So just getting reps and just staying confident, keeping my head up.
John, 20 points tonight. What was working for you offensively? It seemed like you had everything going there early. 7 quick points, 8 for 12 shooting tonight, 7 rebounds. Career night for you. What was working for you there?
I think my teammates just found me in the right places. Kind of like any other time for me, really. Just finding the ball in opportune places and being aggressive with it. Continue to put in the work in. I mean, that matters for me. I'm not a kind of guy that can just go out there and do it. I have to work at it every single day. So I will credit it to my work, but then also my teammates just finding me in the right spots and me being able to capitalize on that.
John, tough guys win games like this. Are you that tough guy?
We got 16 tough guys, man. We got 16 tough guys. It's infectious throughout our locker room. That's what Coach West loves, that edge. And, every guy in that locker room with me, we all bring that to the table. So, I just like they feed off of me, I feed off of them.
John, you played in the ACC, now you're playing Big 12 environments. How do they compare?
That's a good question. I mean, every environment is different. Like, for example, Carolina, it has a bunch of people, but their fans aren't as rowdy as I would say the Baylor game. Those fans are more rowdy, but every venue is different. Every venue comes with something unique.
What's it like playing in front of these fans in these kinds of games?
Man, our fans are incredible. Our fans here, you're talking about the Fifth Third?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's always electric. But I love it here though because it's you get the honesty because if we're not playing well, they pretty much let us know. So I mean, it goes both ways, which I appreciate though. But I love our fans. They show up, even over winter break. They showed up for us, and they continue to. So we just got to keep playing a good brand of basketball to keep making them proud.
Question for both of you. The last 5 seconds was pretty hectic, to say the least, of regulation. How do you guys keep your composure and make sure that you don't spin out of control, and also talk about overtime as well and keep your focus?
I mean, we practice for this moment in practice, so it's just talking to each other, telling each other, don't get too relaxed on defense. We still got to get a stop no matter what. I feel like us just communicate with each other, just bring us together, keep our composure.
John?
If you could answer that also, John, what that last 5 seconds of regulation was like.
Yeah, I mean, it's chaotic. Games like this are always chaotic, man. But I think a common message is just to stay focused. We want to have the same focus and intention every possession. It doesn't always go that way, but especially in the last 5 seconds, in the midst of all the chaos, you kind of want to, depend on the focus that you build up during practice. Coach West does a good job at putting us in late game situations so that we're ready for those moments. And we ended up going to overtime, but even in overtime, I think you saw some of the plays that we made down the stretch were very focused and it was things that we practiced. So,
John, you had the missed free throw at the end of the Texas game, and Coach Miller comes to your defense and supports you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You get the 2 at the end tonight. Probably felt pretty good, I'm assuming. What was it like to make those and kind of help seal the game away?
Yeah, oof. It was a full circle moment, really, because I was really down on myself, man, really, after that Texas game, because I was dang, it's not all my fault, but you know how you feel as an individual. So, but truth be told, at that moment, I could only be so down because I practiced for those moments. Like, I was prepared as I could be. It just didn't go my way. But, you know, after the game, Coach West was just telling me, like, this is where you see, like, your true character and how you bounce back. And even a little bit when I was on the line first today, I was in my head about, you know, still in my head about the Texas game. But as the game went on, I just kind of had to tell myself, like, I literally practiced this. I was shooting on that goal literally earlier today, just practicing. So it's nothing other than, you know, the work, and you can't be in your own head about it. So.
Did you hear him in the post-game press conference after Texas come up here and have you back? And if you did, what does that mean to you?
Yeah. I saw something about it. I don't always listen to him to the post-game presses, but I did see like a quote about it, and you know, it means everything to me to have a coach that like has your back. Even like, you know, whenever I lose, we all lose. He loses too, and you know, he's a guy that really wants to win. But it just means the most to me that he just has my back, and that he's understanding like nobody wants to miss free throws. No one's trying to miss free throws, you know. But and he knows that because he's played the game. He's played at the highest level. So I think he can kind of have like some, I guess like empathy would be the word. But you know, it just means the world to me. That's my guy, and he's rocking with me, so I'm always rocking with him.
What do you guys think about the kids coming on the floor afterward?
Nah, that's love. I love the student session. I love the student session. That mean a lot.
That was lit.
John, was the last time you were part of a court storming? Have you ever been a part of a court storming?
Yeah, I was a part of a few at Clemson. We had beat like 3 top 6 teams in a week. Like we had beat who did we beat? Louisville. That's when they had like Jordan Ward, all the guys. Then we beat Duke when they had Cassius Stanley, and then we beat Florida State. They were like, I think they were like the 6th team or something like that.
Did you expect that to happen tonight? What was it like to experience it here?
I didn't expect it at all. I was kind of caught off guard for. It's funny because I was literally just like standing there, and then next thing I was kind of like zoned out, and the next thing I know, I got a bunch of people surrounding me like, no. But man, that was fun, man. It was fun, man. You know, and hopefully we can continue to get tough wins like that and create more moments like that. That's exciting for me.
John, you had a difficult matchup tonight with Emmanuel Miller heading into this one, obviously due to the caliber player he is. You hold him to 4 of 12 shooting, I believe it was. Talk about his performance tonight and how difficult of a matchup that was for you guys.
Man, yeah, he's a great player, man. He's a great player. Watching him on film, plays very, very hard, super physical, strong. But you know, I just take it as like part of my responsibility to take on every single challenge, every man that steps in front of me, and knowing that sometimes I might fail. Really, like it might be somebody to cook me one night. Really, honestly, but that's what comes with the job of being like a defensive stopper. You kind of gotta. My dad always told me like you gotta have the mindset of like a defensive back. Like you might get burnt one play, but you gotta get right back to it. So that's kind of my mentality. But like I say, he's a great player. I guess not the best night for him, but you know he's still a great player, and I'm gonna continue to take on every challenge. Really.
Josh was on him quite a bit as well. How much have you taken Josh under your wing? Because he looks like a different player over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, he does. He does, man. I'm super proud of Josh because it hasn't always gone his way this year. Seriously, I'm sure he would have wanted to play more earlier on, but like, I think he's kind of like found his niche. I think it's not always about where you are in the moment. You have to like kind of fight to find your role and fight to find your place on the court. And I think that's something that he's done, and that's not easy to do. Like it's super easy to pout and to take yourself out, really take yourself out the game. But Josh is like high character, and so like that shows why he's in the position that he's in now. You know, we like you said, we took turns guarding him, and he's one of the people on the team that like I really trust like he can get the job done. You know, if you take me out, I never trip when I come out the game, but like if Josh is coming in or you put Josh on him, like I have full confidence in Josh. He does his job smart.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.